Welcome back, trainers, and like I said, I wasn't going to stop doing these Latias until I found myself a shiny, and luckily today, like I showed you earlier, I was able to finally get one. So if we take a look at my most recent, or should I say my oldest ones to recent, it's going to stop at 1942, so this is starting yesterday here. I'm going to have 15 of those. I did 20, and 5 of them ran, or I kind of ran away from them because we were just hitting raid to raid. And I didn't feel like catching a lower one. I know it's candies, but sometimes you have to keep up with the group or something like that. And then finally today, I did 2 of them. One of them I transferred, and then the second one turned out to be this beautiful shiny here, which we're going to be taking a look at a montage in just a moment. And I did do a trio. It's not too difficult whatsoever. As long as you have decent counters towards it, you should be fine with 3 people, as you'll see here. Myself and Scarlett used Rayquaza. I had 3 of them. She had 4, I do believe, and then Cherk did have 1 or 2, and then Dragonites, and you'll see a few other counters in the lobby there. So it was pretty fun. I'm happy I finally was able to get it, and I did power it up quite a bit. Well, not too much. I'm not going to put it into the Master League. I don't think there's, it's no real point. It's a good Pokemon and all, but honestly, you might as well just max out a Latios if you're trying to go for that. Alright, so as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and take a look at their stats to see what is the difference between the two and if you want to power one up. Now, comparing the two side by side, Latias is going to have a max CP of 3,510, attack 228, defense 247, and stamina 190. So it does have a bit more defense to it, a little bit more bulk. The stamina is going to be the same. The attack is going to be significantly lower than Latios over here with a max CP of 3,812, attack 268, defense 212, and stamina 190. And the difference between the two is they're going to have Zen Headbutt and Dragon Breath, but then you have Latios with the better PvP move, Dragon Claw, which is going to be fantastic, charging fairly quick and doing a good amount of damage, neutral to a lot of types. But then on the other hand, you have Latias over here with Outrage. It takes a little bit more time to finally get that off. You do have the bulk, which would kind of make up for it, but then again, if the opponent gets to their charge move first, because of that Outrage taking and costing so much energy to finally get off, that could cost you the battle. So yes, definitely a Latios is going to be your better PvP Pokemon for sure. The other difference between the two is Latios is going to have Solar Beam as well as that Dragon Claw. Quick moves are going to be the exact same, and if we hop over to Latias, let's go ahead and take a look here. It's actually going to be Thunder, okay, and then Outrage. All right, so we're over here on PvP Poke. We're going to do a little test and see who comes out on top. So we have Latias over to the left and Latios to the right, both with Dragon Breath. The Latias is going to have Outrage, and the Latios is going to have Dragon Claw. This is going to be in the Ultra League with both of their CPs at 2,500, and everything else is going to be pretty even here. And it's going to come out with a Latios, of course, because it's going to be able to get to that Dragon Claw a lot quicker and take it out. So let's do another comparison here. Alright, so now we have a Flygon here, and this is just going to be strictly PvP, okay? If you're going to take a Latios or Latias to a raid or gym, they're going to perform a little bit differently here, okay? So going up against a Flygon with Dragon Tail and Dragon Claw. So Dragon Claw, yet again, it's going to be charging really quick. Dragon Tail does have decent energy gains, so it's not going to be too far behind here, and Flygon wins, and it doesn't really struggle there. It's simply because Outrage takes too much energy. This is just an example here. It's not trying to say Latias is horrible. As you can see, I'm going to power one up personally myself, just because it's shiny and it didn't cost too much, and it looks amazing. All right, so before we continue on with those tests there, let's go ahead and take a look at our cash screen, because we are approaching that shiny. So yeah, this was last night. I literally hit as many as I could up into the very last minute, the very last raid, and to no avail, but that's okay. I got quite a few charge TMs, so I am set there, and there we have it. Nice bright background there. 1953, not looking the best, but that's okay. I don't mind whatsoever. I'm just happy I was able to finally find one, and just my second one too, and in the middle of that Clamperl vent as well, so that just made it so much better. Gonna go ahead and miss that first shot there as it moves up. Let's go ahead and hit that. And if you did not know by now, if you do find a shiny in a raid like this, you can pineapple it. All right, so legendaries, you can just simply pineapple it. You'll catch it on your first throw no matter what. One and done. All right, so there you have it. Nice 1953 Shiny Latias in the bag. Now we're going to go ahead and power it up and do a few more comparisons with Dragonite. We have Dragonite with Dragon Breath and Draco Meteor first, just to see if Latias can beat it. We already know it's going to, right? Latias does win, in fact, getting off all those Dragon Breaths, and then finally an Outrage there. Draco Meteor is just going to cost a little bit too much energy. So let's go ahead and go with the Dragon Pulse. Let's do Outrage now, since they both have it. There we go. Same moveset. Let's see who wins. They double KO. Okay, that's pretty interesting there. So double knockout. Okay, now let's go with Dragon Pulse. That's also going to be a legacy there. And is it a double knockout again? Alright. Not too sure how accurate these are. I mean, I've been using this for a while, and it's pretty good. Now let's go ahead and do Dragon Claw. Now, the Dragonite's going to win this. Yeah. I mean, it's able to get to that Dragon Claw super effective and doing a good amount of damage, both of them not having a shield. Now, if the Latias had a shield, I mean, that's obvious. It win. Alright, so there you go. Latias wins because it's able to shield that, and it's not able to get off another Dragon Claw quite quick enough, as you can see there. It's about 75% of the way. So there are a few more comparisons, just showing you the potential of Latias in PvP. Now, if you wanted to go into raids, are you going to want one of these? Not necessarily, unless you like it a whole lot, and you got a lucky one and decided to power it up or something like that, then, you know, use it for sure. Dragon Breath and Outrage if you're trying to use it as a Dragon Pokemon. Zen Headbutt and Psychic for, well, Psychic type Pokemon, since it is a dual type of Dragon and Psychic. But you're going to have a lot of other Dragon Pokemon that you can definitely use. So, thank you for watching, trainers. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.